Good morning from Fantasy Island here in Inglemells. Carly's looking at me because it's technically after 12 o'clock, so I should really say good afternoon. She's picky. I've only been here once before, and actually it was when I first started the channel. I've changed a little bit. Check this little clip. Welcome to day 2 of my 7-day trip around the UK here at Fantasy Island. Yeah, I mean, confidence has definitely improved in the last 3 years. Also... Or cockiness. Also, I said this. I mean, I got 2 credits. I could have got a 3rd if I'd gone on the Caterpillar coaster. I'm not that fussed about credits. Who even is that guy? I mean, you know now, a cred's a cred. I've even got merch that says it. Anyway, I'm here as part of the content creator program, so I do have permission to film on ride. Massive shout out to Darren and the team. They've given us complimentary wristbands. I will be spending money on food and all sorts of stuff, because obviously, as you know, I'm trying to support the UK parks. Odyssey isn't currently running because of the wind. It's a one coaster that I've never done. Well, actually, I say that, given the cred's a cred comment, I didn't do the Caterpillar, and Snowdrift wasn't here. So there are some creds I need to get on. I'm hoping that the wind calms down and I actually get on Odyssey, because I want to see what it's like. But because the weather's a bit mince, we're going to start in the pyramid. See you in there. Right, we're inside the pyramid now, and Carly's telling me to go this way. Here's the thing. This is a very interesting place in that it's an outdoor market. For me up in Edinburgh, that's like the equivalent of Ingleson Market, with some big coasters, and then this indoor area, which is actually really well themed. And they've got a dark ride in here. I did a video just yesterday about ride types we don't have, and I said we don't have a trackless dark ride. We do, there's one here. And they've got two contours, which is like a monorail. There's Guardian, which is like a flying theatre thing on a weird arm. There are 2 rides I can't film. Harrington's is one because of IP, and the Guardian's also because of IP. Everything else I should be able to take you along for. So we're going to get started on something. As I say, we'll start in here because of the weather, and well, I'll take you along for as much as I can. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. In fact, Carly, what was it you said?
I think that's the best shooting ride I've actually done.
Yeah.
Like, actually even better, I think, than from what I remember in Florida, like Toy Story and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do you know, like I say, I've been here before, and I really don't have a huge amount of memory of the place. That is really, really well done. Screens, well, they could do with a new graphics card on the screens, because it kept lagging, and if you get motion sickness, some of the screens are a little bit slow.
But I think that's only noticeable to you because you're quite techie. Like, I didn't notice any of that. I was too busy trying to beat you. She didn't, by the way. She didn't beat me. But they've got physical props that you can shoot, the screens and stuff. And as I say, it is a trackless dark ride, which I didn't know. So that's a really good start. I thought I could maybe buy the photos because, well, again, I want to try and support us all, buy things. But the woman just said, take a picture of the screen. So there's that. Right, that's the exit. We're going to go and now do something like 2 contours. So I'll see you on that. Right, I'm just wandering about. I haven't found 2 contours yet. I know it's upstairs somewhere. That Jellykins cred, I'm pretty sure an adult doesn't fit in the tiny little trains. So I'll not be doing that one. There's Quest Guardian thing, which I can't take you along for, and Carly won't do, because it's like a flying theatre, but you start on this arm that kind of flips you over backwards, and then you go over the shoulder restraints. So she'll not do that. But we will start here on the magical Seaquarium, which has a song that gets stuck in your head. So let's go do this, shall we? And I'll see you when I get off. Right, well, listen, that was really quirky. It's very well themed for a little dark ride. Very great, like, brilliant for the kids. Loads to see. Very annoying tune. Do 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 diddly dee dee. Hi! 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 Anyway, I'll see you on the next ride. Right, I'm just on my way up to Guardians to do the screen-based thing. But honestly, the pyramid in here is beautiful. So well themed. I think those water slides get you wet, so I'll not be doing them. And there's a few other things that I might not go on. We'll see how the day goes. But as I say, I'm going to go in and do Guardians, which I can't take you along for. So I'll speak to you when I get off. Right, there we go. That is quest done. It's very dark in here. We just shut that door for the guy. That's an interesting little ride. I'm going to go down here because it's a little bit brighter and you might see me. It's an interesting little ride because, so it's kind of like a flying theatre. There's lights on the back of the screen though, so when you're watching the film, you can see this blue glow which kind of distracts. Again, the image quality is a little bit poor. It's got the over-the-shoulder restraints that you just saw there as I was kind of leaving the room, because it tilts you onto your back, rotates you, and then puts you into the dome. So it's interesting, it's quirky. I'd say it's one of the, not my favourite rides in here. There are better rides. But anyway, that's that one done. So now, if I can find it, we'll do Toucan Tours. See you somewhere. Right, I found Toucan Tours. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go and do this. It's, if I remember, it's a reasonably long monorail around the top of the pyramid. And I can take you along for this one. There will be snippets of POVs in here, as I'm sure most of you know. I have a second channel dedicated to POVs, so full POVs will be up on that channel. But let's go and get on Toucan Tours, shall we?
Are you ready? Mr. Howard is waiting for you.
Right, that's Toucan Tours done. That's like a 3 or 4 minute sort of monorail around the place. Again, look, the theming in here is great. Although, I did notice what looked like Halloween theming deflated. So I don't know if they've just not taken that down, or if it's meant to be spooky and it's just deflated. I'm getting a bit hungry, so we might go and find some food. And then I'm hoping that the weather has improved outside. I haven't actually looked. Because it was raining, and it was windy. No, I'm not going on the water ride.
Why not?
I don't want to get
Jonathan
wet.
will be so disappointed.
Jonathan can be disappointed. Jonathan, she's on your side if you're watching. I might do the log flume. Anyway, we'll go and find somewhere to eat. Hungry hippos. Oh, hungry hippos. Look at this. I've seen this before. But there is, if you're of a certain age, I don't know if it's still a thing, you'll remember hungry hippos. Well, there is a large version that you can sit on and play, which is absolutely fantastic. Slight change of plan. We've just saw the entrance to Millennium, and well, you know, I have stomach of steel, but Loop the Loop before food is probably better than Loop the Loop after food. So let's go do the Vekoma Loop, shall we? I can take you on for this one. See you in a minute. Right, there's Millennium done. That was reasonably smooth. There was one bit where Carly and I both banged our heads at exactly the same time. Other than that, it's pretty smooth for an old Vekoma. Although Carly did say it's a little bit slow. I don't know if that's just because it is still a bit windy, so there might be a bit of resistance and all that. But right, now that we've gone upside down, I can go and get some food. See you somewhere. Right, we've come into the fantasy diner, and I've gone for a chicken wrap with chips, and Carly's gone for a halloumi wrap with chips, and a couple of cans of juice. 20 quid. So, you know, standard seaside fare, shall we say. I'm being filmed on. She's on FaceTime to her sister, filming me, filming for you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna have some food, and then we'll go and do something else. I haven't seen Odyssey running, so I got a funny feeling I ain't gonna get on that today. Never mind. Right, there we go. I've had some food, and now we're going to go on their powered coaster Rhombus Express, which is just a little mine train. Nothing too extreme. Can't remember if it's a 1 lap or a 2 lap special. There's also a log flume, which Carly said she's not doing. I'm daft enough I probably will, and I haven't seen their big drop tower run in. I didn't do that the last time I was here, so I'd like to get on it. But right, I'm gonna ask for front row, so I might have to wait a little bit. See you in a minute.
Please mind
Right.
the gap while entering and exiting the ride.
That's health and safety gone mad. That is repetitively, when you're sitting in the train waiting to go,
The ride.
That Please Mind the Gap is just constant. I feel sorry for the guy that works on it. That was quite interesting. I've done it before, but I don't remember it being as fast as that. That absolutely flew around sections of that track, and it's got some weird banking. I was like leaning at strange angles. That's good. That's another credit for Carly, but not for me because I've done it before. Right. Oh, there's an ominous cloud, and I genuinely don't think that Odyssey is going to run today because it's still a bit breezy, and if it's breezy down here, ain't happening up there. Right. There's lots to do. I will do the twister, I will do the log flume, I will do the shot tower. In fact, I might go and do that now.
Please pay attention. Safety notification.
But there's the boat thing. There's lots to do, so I'll see you wherever I end up because I always get it wrong when I tell you where I'm going. Right, let's go and do the drop tower, shall we? I didn't do this the last time I was here, and I don't know why. So we'll go and do it this time, and we'll take you along. Right, well there's Volcano done. They need new seatbelts on that ride, because they are absolutely tiny. Like the first seat the guy put me in, yeah, I'm pretty sure some internal organs needed rearranged to fit. And then he moved me to another seat that had a bit more space, so that was good. It's not as good as Launchpad, which after being refurbished properly gives you ejector. I mean, I might have got ejector if the restraints weren't quite as restrictive in there. I got a bit of a belly. If you're any bigger than me, no chance. Absolutely no chance. But it's done, and it was good fun. So, and now I'm scanning around trying to find my missus. She's here somewhere. So once I find her, I'll go do something else. Right, next up I'm going to do this pirate boat thing that rotates and faces you in different directions. So once this cycle's finished, I'll go get on it. Right, this is an odd little thing. I mean, by and large, it's much like a lot of travelling rides that you see that goes up and down and round and round. Except it also does this thing where the individual boats spin round. And of course, now that I'm saying that, mine isn't. But I'm sure at some point it's going to rotate me to face. There we go. Oh, wah! Right, now I'm facing. Now I'm facing the other way. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I'm going to get dizzy, and I'll speak to you all when I get off. I might regret this, but I'm going to do the log flume. Carly's over there being sensible because she's going to film me getting soaking wet. Yeah. Wish me luck. Right, I'm not too bad. I was able to sit at the back of the boat. My bum's very wet. There was a lot of water in that boat. You can see that little clip I'm putting on right now. Around my shoes, it was like a swimming pool. Also, when I came flying down, I went like just straight forward into the seat. I think Carly enjoyed that. Did you enjoy seeing me get wet?
Yes, it's good to daddy a little bit moist.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's a cuddle. Don't touch me. See you in a minute. Right, we're on the twister, and Carly is... See, if you know how physics works, at some point I'm going to go flying into her.
Oh, just control yourself.
I mean, I did volunteer to sit on... Ow! I did volunteer to sit on that side, but she went, no, I'll sit on that side. And now she's trying to shove me. What are you doing?
On your one half.
I can't, it's called physics.
No, hold on.
No, I won't. Right, hold on. Right, there you go. How's that?
Good boy.
Good boy.
My organ. You make my boobs come into my neck, and I get a turkey neck and boob chin and... That was a lot of fun. Carly. For
Me.
bystanders. That was the word?
What?
People watching.
Yes. Carly forgot about physics. I did volunteer to go on the outside so that I got squished.
Yeah, but most people that are not on the squished side hold on to the bar to control themselves. Not you, you big tatty.
Is that true? Let me know. If you're the person squishing, do you hold on to stop squishing?
Yes.
Also, somebody got their phone out and lost their phone and it went on the thing. So, listen, I've got a wrist mount, I've got a chest mount, I've got insurance, I've got permission from the park. Like, do not get your phone out on rides, ever. Bad idea. But that was a lot of fun. Right.
I have to go to the toilet.
I'll find something we haven't done and I'll see you over there.
I'm just wandering around to see what else there is. There are dodgems, which I'm not going to do today. There is like a teacups thing. Again, I don't think I'm going to do that one today. Time Machine, unfortunately, isn't running. They said there's a technical issue, so that will not be open today. I did a similar ride to that over in Wallaby, Holland. Odd little thing. I don't know what cycle this one runs. The one I did in Wallaby looks impressive off-ride, was underwhelming on-ride. So it's a shame I'm obviously not going to get that one today. There's also go-karts over there. That's an upcharge. So unlikely to do that. I do still have the new Snowdrifter coaster, I think it is. Assuming it's running. It's also wind dependent. I saw it testing, so maybe. I haven't seen Odyssey even attempt to test, so pretty sure that's not happening today. There's the kids coaster, the Wacky Worm. Clearly, cred's a cred nowadays. Apparently not 3 years ago. There's the Starflyer, which I'm not a huge fan of them, but I will do it. Like tomorrow when I'm in Buttons, they've got Big Ben, the tallest one. I'm not looking forward to it, but I will do that as well. So yeah, I'm going to just wander around and see. There was a frog hopper type thing, which as I went to get on it, the guy said technical issue. So if that's back, we'll do that as well. So there's still quite a bit to do. I'm actually sort of surprised because, well, anybody who's watched the vlog from 3 years ago, probably not very many of you, it was only 5 minutes long. And it made it look like the place had a coaster and nothing else. There's a lot more here than I remember.
Definitely spend a day here.
You can easily spend a day. Actually, Carly's said on a few rides she's really enjoying herself. So it's a very strange little place, though. It's that kind of like a couple of massive coasters, loads of travelling rides, and a market. Oh, and an indoor, very well themed pyramid. Like, it's such a unique little place. And the staff are amazing. Like today, the staff have been so friendly. You can see they're all enjoying their job and stuff. So
The girl on the Twister did that on purpose, though. She made the second round much faster.
I mean, she did say to Carly, I can't make it go any faster. But Carly's convinced.
It wouldn't go any faster, which means she put it to the fastest that it can go. That was my interpretation.
Apparently I'm a tatty. So, right, well, I'm a big heavy tatty. We'll find one of the things I've not done yet. And I will go back on Millennium and get a nostril cam. So there's plenty still to do. Park's open until 6 and it is... Oh, it's 3:30, so I've got 2.5 hours to get everything done. I better crack on then, eh? See you in a minute. I'm not sure if this is broken or not. Like, we're just... Oh, well, I mean, there we go. Like, it's... Yeah. I'm trying to work out if this is in manual mode or if this is the oddest little cycle. There we go. Hey, mate. Oh, yeah. Aye, 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 aye. Oh. Yeah. Now, that was closed earlier for technical difficulties, and I think that might explain what I just experienced, because quite a lot of the seats aren't getting filled. He's specifically directing you to certain ones. And I do think it was running a manual cycle. It was very, very long. And odd. A lot of the time you were just held in the air, not doing anything. And then you would do a few bounces, and yeah, that was the most bizarre cycle I've ever had on one of those. I just went on for too long and didn't do anything. So, right. Gonna go over the entrance side and get see if Snowdrift is running. The Wacky Worm. Get back on Millennium. I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for Odyssey, but it's just not gonna happen, is it? Right, I've come back over this side of the park. Snowdrift has people on it, so that's good. There's the Rapids, there's the shameless Wacky Worm, and there's some engineers underneath Odyssey. Oh, and there's also the Starflyer. So I'll get the stuff done at this side of the park, and I will go back on Millennium as well.
and do nostril cam. Carly's going to park her backside and get a seat. See you in a minute.
Oh. Right, that's Snowdrift done. That was a lot of fun. I love the coasters that spin a lot. And now I'm going to go and do the Starflyer. Not a massive fan of these, but you know, needs must. So I'll see you on it. Holy crap, it's windy up here. Right, the further up you get, the more you realise that, oh, there's absolutely no chance that Odyssey is going to run. Holy moly, it's breezy up here. Right, I'm going to put the camera away. Try not to crap myself. See ya. Right, I've just seen Odyssey testing. In fact, it's probably gone up the lift hill. There we go. It's gone up the lift hill. It's just done a lap and it's doing another one. So there is a glimmer of hope. I might finally get the credit. But we'll also wait for that. A shameless kid's credit waits. So let's go do this. And I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, one happy man, I actually managed to get on Odyssey. And I timed it nicely, managed to get front row. Lovely family in front of me. And there was 5 of them, so I jumped on the front row. Interesting coaster. The restraints are more padded than something like Infusion. So although it was very rattly, there's no denying that, it wasn't as painful when your head batters off the restraints. So not too bad. But it's done. I think I've now completed all the rides that I'm going to do. I'm just waiting on it to come back around again because it's in front of me. So I'm going to go and do Millennium Nostril Cam. And then if there's time, I'll go back on Odyssey and do Nostril Cam on that as well. Where is it? Well, there's Millennium doing its the loopy thing. And then Odyssey's got lost. Odyssey should be coming. Where'd it go? Oh, here it comes. Nope, that's Millennium. There's Odyssey. Yeah. So, right. I'm going back into the pyramid then to get on Millennium again. And I'll see you on there. Right, that's it done for a second shot. It's actually surprisingly smooth for an old Vekoma. I know some of them aren't so much, but that one is still okay. I'm hoping the park shuts at 6, which means there's still an hour to go. I'm just wandering around trying to see if there's anything I missed. I mean, there's a couple of little flat rides in here, like the balloons and stuff. Not sure I'm too fussed about those. I did think about going to the teacup. Despite, let's see if my thing works on this. Does it work? No. Damn. Oh well, I would have been a big kid and went to teacup. But I'm not going to. Right, unless I find something I missed, I'm probably going to go and brave Odyssey again. See you in a minute. Yes, I did just do those zebras. Don't judge me. It was there, so I did it. Right, I'm going to find Carly. She was going to get a bottle of juice and a bar of chocolate or something. So I'll probably have that, and then I think I'll get one last shot on Odyssey. Right, I'm going to try this again. The front row wasn't too bad. I've heard further back is. So let's see what row I end up on, and I'll do a wee nostril cam. So, see you in a minute. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Ah! Oh my! Oh! Holy moly! Oh! Oh no! Ah! Oh! Jesus! Oh! Oh! Shake, rattle, and roll! Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow! 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 Oh! Ah! Oh, oh, oh no, there's more. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. I don't know if I've got words. I mean, I'm sure you just saw. My head was a pinball. There's a massive difference between the front and the back of that ride. Don't do the back. Also, tried to send Carly a text. Phone in bag beside, and I went, I'm on the back row. It sent him in the back room. Carly got a bit worried. I wasn't in the back room. Anyway, I'm gonna wander and redo something. Right, I've come back into the pyramid because Carly wants me to go and do the water raft slide thing, which for Jonathan, because I've heard that you get kind of wet. She wants to see me get wet because she thinks it's funny. Notice she will not be joining me. Yeah.
You're the Muppet.
I'm the Muppet.
You're the Muppet.
I'm the Muppet. Okay, see.
No.
Oh no! What a disaster! Oh look, this ride is temporarily closed.
Is that what that one actually is?
Yes! Oh, I'm actually gutted. So I'm just walking past the map here. That looks a lot like Bling from Blackpool, which I'm pretty sure Mellors bought and have. And then there's a Frisbee, which they didn't have. What's weird is that it looks like potentially Snowdrift is on this torn off map. I'm kind of wondering how old this is though, because it doesn't seem to be up to date. Anybody know? Okay, so given that I can't get on the water slide,
I found another one for you.
Carly's decided that I should do the rapids instead. Now, the boat has ample storage space for multiple people.
I'm trying to say I'm a bit luggage that you need to store me.
No, right, I think I'm flying
I'll
solo.
stay off so that I can film you.
Okay, she wants to be photographer. Aye, alright then. See you on there. Right, oh, okay, I got in the boat and the boat is all, look, there's like there's a swimming pool at my feet. I sometimes wonder if Carly actually likes me. Oh man, this is just, oh. There's absolutely no drainage in this boat. Also saw earlier, it got stuck and they had 3 engineers coming up here. Oh, why have I stopped? It got stuck. And then they had 3 engineers giving it a shove. I'm pretty sure I should be moving right now. The belt is moving, but I am not. Why am I not going? Why? What? Help? Yeah. I don't think I should be here. Oh no, there we go. Oh crap. There was me hoping I was getting out of it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, do not. Oh no. Oh, am I going to go backwards? Oh no. Ah! What there? Okay, that was tame. We're alright. We're alright. I think we're alright. Are we alright? Yeah. I might have survived. This bit looks choppy though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. Oh, I'm gonna get soaked from above. Ah! Splat. Oh. Oh. Ow. Right, well there you go. I did the rapids and it didn't get too wet. It was more water dribbling down from above than actually soaking me. So Carly's giving me dirty looks because she's quite disappointed. Aren't you, dear?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll get you with some water later.
I don't think that's... No, you don't need to do that. It's fine. Anyway, I've actually had a really good day today. Like when I was here 3 years ago, I was kind of underwhelmed. And that probably shows in the fact the vlog was 5 minutes long. Now, I was new to YouTube back then. Wasn't the nutcase that was doing natural cams like I am now. I really enjoyed it. I'm so happy that I got on Odyssey a couple of times. The only cred I've not done is Jellicins, because no grown man is going to fit in that train. So I am in Botton's Pleasure Beach, just round the corner, tomorrow. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that, but I am still touring up and down the UK. Massive, massive trip planned with 12 parks in 10 days. 2,000-mile drive. It's a lot. So make sure you're subbed for all of that. If you've enjoyed this one, hit that like button. I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.